Hello everyone and welcome back to GTAOnline with me, longclawgta, where we always deliver. Well, I'm on my submarine today setting up my Cayo Perico Heist. There couldn't be a better time to get back to the submarine and grind that money. There's a new DLC coming next week and I think it's going to be mostly centered around cars and modifications and things like that. And there could be some quality of life upgrades too, so the prices are going to be high. So you're going to need all the money you can get, and the best place to earn that is running a Cayo Perico Heist. And you can also earn the Cayo Perico Heist value for the Panther for your first scope out. That's 1.9 million, and once you've collected the Panther, that should be all 5 of the primary targets, and that gives you an additional bonus of 150,000. so get back on the water. I'll be collecting the Longfin here for my Longfin approach, and I'm going to go and get some secondary targets at the airport before I head to the compound through the drainage tunnel. So why don't you come along with me and see how I get on. Now once we've collected the Longfin, that's the approach vehicle out the way. Now it's time for me to head to pick up the safe code. This is because I've got the bearer bonds. I've had that 3 times since I picked up my Panther. So now I need to go to the casino and up to the penthouse floor to El Rubio's private penthouse, and I'm going to take on his head of cybersecurity. Once you walk into the casino, you'll be able to head into the lift, and then you go up to the penthouse floor, and there'll be a couple of guards outside El Rubio's penthouse. Just take them out and then head in, and the place is swarming with guards, but don't let that bother you. Make your way through. You know that the head of cybersecurity will only be in 2 locations, either at the bar or in the back guest bedroom. So I'm choosing to head directly into the guest bedroom, and I'm going to take a gamble that he's in here, and there he is. So lay him out and then take the card off him once he's dead. Now all you need to do is exit the casino and lose your wanted level to complete this mission. And I always make sure I have my helicopter parked outside. There's a few guards by the lifts and the elevator vestibule that you'll need to take out before you can leave, but that's it. Be wary that the cops will be on you as soon as you get outside, so having your vehicle parked directly by the doors is always a smart move. And then focus on altitude rather than direction, and get yourself back to your submarine. Now we need to go and get the fingerprint clone, and this is something you always need to collect for the lift. You can't hack the elevator and get down to basement level without this. Always remember to try to cut the power in the building before you go in, and that will just at least mean that they're not shooting at you the moment you walk through the door. Hack the laptop and get the location for the archive. And then the next location should be easy enough. If you take out the security cameras outside, you'll be able to get inside without any adversaries attacking you at all. And there's only a few locations where you'll need to go for the archive, and it's randomized, but you should be familiar with it by now. So as we talked about before, there are a few other setup missions which you don't need to bother with. I'm not doing any of the disruption, and this is set to hard, and it doesn't make any difference. If you're going to follow a covert approach and try to avoid being detected on the island, it won't make any difference to you. Last up, before you head to your weapons, is the construction site, and this is where you're getting the cutting torch. And I'm always using the cutting torch because I'm always using the drainage tunnel. Even if I use the Longfin approach, I still go in via the drainage tunnel. Once you've got the torch, you can either jump off the building or fly to safety, but there will be people chasing you. And then you need to choose your weapons. I always go for the conspirator weapon loadout, and it doesn't make any difference. Sometimes you have the Merryweather mission and sometimes you have the office blocks, and I like the office blocks better. Just take out each of the guards standing around. They're not particularly on the ball, so you'll be able to get through there and cut through them like butter. And then get the weapons and make sure that you exit onto the roof and get into your chopper to escape. Don't go out on the ground floor, otherwise you'll be carved to pieces. And that, as they say, is that. And I'll be running the heist shortly, and I'll take you along with me. I'm on the road to ranking up to 500, so look out for that. Take care, get out there and get that Panther before the end of this event week, and I'll see you in another video very soon.